Morning. So I'm at Lady Dies in Damascus. This place is great. This place is great. Another one that goes towards the top of the list. Um, I'd say the only downside is that we have to leave our packs outside, and shoes. But well, the shoes I don't really mind. But I'd like to have a pack, but it's fine. Everything else is absolutely amazing. Very good breakfast, and it's clean. The showers are indoors. it's a proper house, so that's pretty dope. My leg is already feeling better, just from one night's rest. Yeah, the swelling, the pain is subsiding. It's gone basically. My legs are super tight though, so I am, I need to get back on the self-care thing. I think I definitely mentioned it yesterday that when it's cold outside, it's really hard to do self-care, to do proper stretching. And I think it's funny that some of the stretches that I do normally are the stretches that would help prevent, shin splints or pain in that area. So yeah, and reiterating some stuff that I said yesterday, I was looking it up, and that is from eccentrics. It is the tibialis anterior does help deaccelerate you. So so there's that. Heel strike, walking, heel first strikes is the thing. And I have been on these very, flat surfaces where it's predominantly, walking on my heels. So, I'm hoping that there's warmer weather around the corner, and that, I will be more mindful and focused on, doing the things that, doing the self-care that I need to. My legs though are still really stiff. Like going down the steps and stuff is, a chore. So, I think I am going to take, maybe it's hard for me to say that I want to take a 0, but I think it's really what's best for me. So I will probably take a 0 tomorrow as well. That's really hard. I think it's an ego thing that I don't want to stop. I think it's a logistics thing where I want to be at a place at a certain time, but that's more of me forcing my will on the world around me, and that includes my body, So I think I'm gonna try to take some video of some of the things I do for self-care, just to share some of that stuff with you. Again, I'll say it again, I'm not a physio, so when you're seeing me do some of these things, take in mind that this is stuff that was taught to me, and I might not even always be doing it properly, but yeah. So most of what I have is the ball, and then I use my trekking poles, which my trekking poles are outside right now, but I think they have a little roller thing that I'm gonna ask if I could borrow to do some of that self-care today. That's about it for today. Yeah. So that's the full routine. You know, I'm not going in depth. I'm just kind of showing you what I do. Because, yeah, I would say stop on spots. You know, you want to do the best to roll through the muscles, and then stop at spots that really hurt, and, you know, don't wince, breathe through your nose, and just sit with it until hopefully it goes away a little bit. And the idea is to start from the bottom and work up the chain. When I'm actually out, I would say the ones I do the most is this band that runs on the outside of the leg, not the IT. It's a little bit anterior to the IT, towards the front of the leg. And I had the benefit of having this roller here, but I do it with trekking poles, which is harder because you're more like sliding through it. So sitting on your feet, both dorsiflexion, whatever, with your toes under and with your toes laid flat. And then the 90-90 sit with the modified pigeon pose, you know, where you're laying over one of the legs that really stretches the TFL. Obviously, and I'm going out of order here, rolling out the bottom of the feet is great if you have a cork ball or something. So rolling out the bottom of the feet with a cork ball, sitting on your toes, sitting with your toes flat, the 90-90, the pigeon, sticking the ball in the TFL and laying on that and taking the leg through the range of motion. And finally, just a regular hamstring stretch with maybe some bicycle pumps and the quad stretch with the hip flexors. I'd say those handful are good, you know, daily ones. But again, there's a certain amount of luxury that's needed for that. You need space. And I'm sure I'm being a baby about some of this. I could probably do it more. But, and then definitely in the cold, it's so hard to do in the cold. And then when you get to certain hostels that really don't have space, and there's also the self-consciousness of it. It's like you get somewhere and there's a bunch of people and you're like, I'm going to spread out and do my thing, So, but one of the things I got to keep in mind is, this is what's healthiest for me. I want to finish. So there's that.